Hi, kiddos. It's Mrs. Clark again. Now that I got the dog germs wiped off me and Moose is settled down, I can read you the next chapter, which will be chapter 6, full of soup. Let's find out what happens. That night, Daddy tucked me into bed. He said that Polly Allen Puffer's brother is full of soup. There's no such thing as a tooth witch, Junie B. He said, I promise that there isn't. Polly Allen Puffer's brother just made that up to scare you. To scare Polly Allen. And then Polly Allen said it to scare you too. I shook my head. No, Daddy, no, it's not made up. I know it isn't, because the Tooth Witch makes sense. That's why. She makes way more sense than a fairy. Daddy raised his eyebrows. Why? He said. Why does a witch make more sense than a fairy? Because I said, because the Tooth Witch likes to chomp the teeth, and the Tooth Fairy doesn't even do anything with the teeth at all, right? So why would she pay money for them? Daddy did a little frown. Well, I don't know exactly, but I'm sure that she must do something with the teeth, Junie B. There are other things to do with teeth besides chomping, you know. Well, like what, Daddy? I asked. Daddy put his head in his hands, and he thought and he thought and he thought. After he got done thinking, he went to Mother. She came into my room carrying Fussy Ollie. She handed him to Daddy and sat down on my bed. Daddy said that you had another problem about the Tooth Fairy, she said. I nodded. Yes, I said, because if there really is a fairy, then she has to have a reason to want the teeth, right, Mother? She wouldn't just throw them in the garbage, because that doesn't make any sense. Plus, also, it would hurt my feelings. Mother hugged me. No, Junie B, of course she doesn't throw them in the garbage, she says. I'm sure the fairy does something very special with the teeth. Like what, Mother? I said. Mother ran her tired fingers through her hair. She stood up and walked back and forth on my rug. Then all of a sudden her face got brighter. Here's the picture. I know. I bet the fairy uses the teeth to make jewelry. Gross, she said. At first, Daddy and I didn't say any words. We just stared and stared at that woman. Jewelry? I finally said. Mother smiled. Yes, of course. She probably uses the teeth to make little tooth necklaces and bracelets and cute little toe rings. How does that sound? I made a sick face. It sounds repulsive, said Daddy. Mother stopped smiling. She quick took Ollie back from Daddy and she hurried out of my room. After she left, Daddy finished tucking me in bed. I'm sorry about that, Junie B. I'm afraid Ollie has your mother worn to a frazzle these days. I'm sure she's not right about that jewelry thing. He did a shiver. No, certainly not, he said. And then before I could ask any more questions about the fairy, he kissed me good night and he rushed out of my room as fast as Mother. That night, I did not put the tooth under my pillow. Also, I did not put it under there the night after that. Or the night after that. Because what do you know? What do you know? The fairy still did not make sense. Chapter 7 is called A Stumper. Let's find out what that's all about. You're probably tired of drawing a picture, but if you want to draw a picture, you want to write about it, see if you were right about the Tooth Fairy or the Tooth Witch. What would you rather have, a Tooth Fairy or a Tooth Witch? Do you think it's kind of gross that the Tooth Witch would chomp it like an apple? I kind of think so. What do you think? We'll see you the next time on Chapter 7. Have a great day. Get your homework done. Do something fun. Draw a picture. Help your mom, dad, do dishes. I miss you. Have a good time.